Here's the check of today's top headlines, the news you need to know before you head out the door. A pickup swerves to avoid a stopped vehicle and ends up T-boning another near Carthage, Missouri. About 4:30 p.m. on Saturday, reports of two vehicle crash at Country Road 170 and Fur Road State Highway HH was called into Jasper County 911. One driver was transported to Mercy in Carthage. The injured driver was identified as Jason Jones of Carthage. He was operating a 1990 Chevy 1500 pickup. He suffered moderate injuries but was wearing his seatbelt. The other driver, John Kilmer of Carthage, was also wearing his seatbelt and was not injured. About 11:30 on Saturday night, reports of a motorcycle crash near Schiffendecker and Jungle Boulevard was called into Joplin 911. The crash was initially discovered by a Jasper County Sheriff deputy who happened to notice the crash and called his dispatch. It was a single vehicle crash involving a motorcycle. The motorcycle was traveling south on Schiffendecker, clipped the curb, and lost control, which ejected the driver. The driver traveled about 300 feet before coming to rest on the west sidewalk. He was rushed to the hospital and there is no update on his condition. Big Elk Floating and Camping has already opened for the season, but are expected to have a full schedule this summer. From a variety of kayaks, canoes, paddleboards, and tubes, there are multiple ways to float down the river. Big Elk's daily hours may open at 8 a.m., but they strive to help their customers to the fullest extent. Drew Daniels says safety is one of the most important things, from going through every canoe and kayak to checking every life jacket and paddle. Students in Missouri Southern States University Kinesiology Department hosted their annual 5K run. This year's 5K was puppy run themed. Runners could enter the race individually or race alongside their furry friends. The department teamed up with Golden Paw Adoption Center and Sanctuary to bring dogs for people to play, run, or walk with. The run was organized every year to remember Lori Pledge, who graduated from MSSU in 1986. That's a check of today's top headlines, the news you need to know before you head out the door.